Alright, hello everybody. It is now time, I mean right now, here and right now, today's reaction video that we on the other hand are going to be, hold on a minute. I was trying to do this for a second and there we go. Alright, hello everybody, I am Devin-Foxy, Remastered again, and it is time, likewise and always, that we on the other hand are going to be reacting to is Short Memories by Bert. Now, in this question, again, yes, it's going to be technically Red Bear, which of course it's going to be Red Bear in this one. So hopefully, like I said, this is going to be an interesting reaction video. And totally, like I said before, is like hopefully be said is please be sure to give this video a like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be absolutely again notified. And before this video could actually begin here, is I hope that you guys in fact enjoy this video and also, let's just say that the number I'm going to be selecting right here and right now, that the number is probably right now is to be is, yeah, this will probably be 4 of 6, by the way. This will just be 4 of 6, which, by the way, technically speaking, that I may sometimes, somehow, may get confused with a little bit of the numbers, but don't worry about it. I'm just, like, thinking about what I'm thinking about currently just right now. And also, I actually just want to show you guys something. What I just got, by the way, is I just got myself new pajamas. That's right. I just got new pajamas, everybody. Which means I got a new pajama shirt that I finally got a red one, by the way, because red is technically my favorite. And also, by the way, if I didn't say red was not my favorite color, it probably would have been green. So, that's all I can say right now. Basically. And yes, I finally got the new pajama shirt that I've finally been wanting to get for this entire time. And also, just want to give you guys a little bit of an FYI, by the way, that also my recent pajama shirt was torn ripped, by the way. It was kind of ripped. Which, it kind of did was like that, by the way. It kind of ripped the side on, like, the side where my direction was when I lift my arm up, it just got near my pit, just known as my pits, which was my armpit exactly. Which, bruh, it was like literally near my armpit, and I'm like, what? How did that happen? Like that's the only question I didn't even knew myself I was even going to say that, which it actually was. And by the way, the other side when I lift this arm, by the way, it was just a little tear exactly, which wasn't considered to be close. It was torn a bit, which I think it just was. But the only problem was that the pajama shirt was kind of the problem, basically, was just the problem. And also, at least I just got new pajama pants, by the way. And also, the new pajama pants I finally got this time is called Dr. Pepper. Yep, I'm not kidding. I just got the new pajama pants, and it says Dr. Pepper, folks. Dr. Pepper. Or basically, just the fact that it just says, I might probably just lower the screen down for a little bit and just show you guys what it looks like right here. That's, yep, definitely Dr. Pepper right there. Basically, when you guys can see this, by the way, which I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but, it pretty much is the Dr. Pepper pajama pants. And also, in fact, it only says about 1885, which, yep, that's been a long time, ever since it was already invented, or pretty much of the soda invented, which, yep, it was a long time, which, trust me, that's a bazillion, lots of almost years, which I wouldn't say close by bazillion. It was pretty much like a long, long way back then. Like, I think it was like way super long back. So, I probably may describe that, I think, in that describe. So, anyway, not just to kind of bore you guys out for a little bit of this reaction, but I'm just letting you guys know about an FYI that I was just referring to you guys. I finally got new pajama pants, which means I finally got new ones. So, like I said, it's pretty cool, which I will still even get the use of to do that, by the way, which I'll still be guaranteed to be in reaction videos. Like, It depends about the light and the dark. That depends like the morning, afternoon, nighttime. It just depends on what might look like exactly. So I'm just telling you guys what happened about that pajama shirt, by the way. It was just torn ripped near my armpits, by the way. That was on the side of my left, not my right, which was just a bit unbelievable. So I don't know what really consistently happened. I think it was just wasting of its time, I think. Or maybe it was just time to just get a new one. So I decided, I was like, all right, well, I hope that works. And it actually did. So with all that being said, let's just get straight to the point of this reaction and get this completely out of the way of this video. And yes, this would definitely be 4 of 6, which will still be an extra in 6, but you know me exactly. So it'll probably be 4 or 5 until I say the word number 6 will be an extra reaction video. So yeah, that probably would be ready. And also, what I want to let you guys know, by the way, exactly on the Friday Night Funkin' Game Over dialogues I just made, by the way, which also, by the way, it was also after, by the way, Boyfriend Loses, by the way, which I just want to let you guys know it is another version when Boyfriend or Pico loses, by the way, on the lyrics, which it's just only the after version that pretty much would be concerned to the before version of the lyrics. Before neither of them win against the opponents. So, just want to give you guys another FYI on that too, by the way. And yes, by the way, I will be sure as hell to have the full version released, by week 1 all the way to weekend 1 being fully released, which it actually will be released either November or December, which it depends if I have it ready or have it fully released exactly to have it in a full version of the video to being full version of the video. So, just want to give you guys that as an FYI and another reason that might happen soon enough, that might come around sooner or later, but you know what I mean. And also, I might actually be doing like doing a video on the beginning part before the whole thing plays exactly, and then maybe towards to the end because I put a lot of somewhat good effort in some of them of the game mode dialogues, which I just want to let you guys know about that. So, thank you. At least I tried doing so. At least I just tried it. So, with that being said, let's just get straight to this video and have it completely out of the way and have it this over with right now. And also, please, by the way, subscribe to Bert Bert, by the way. That again will also be magnificently appreciated to do so, and that would be amazing, by the way. So, for those who want to subscribe to Bert Bert, then please go ahead and subscribe to the original person, the original creator, to put the original video, and that way, again, you guys absolutely will not miss a single video that goes on this channel. So, here we go. Let's just get this video on with, and let's do this in 3, 2, 1, start. Hi. Alright, short memories. Yep, back to Fredbear's Family Diner. Sometime before 1870. Huh, interesting. Alright, well, we get to see what this is going to be right now. Man, this angle's so good. Not bad, the angle's good. Oh yeah, the employees only. Oh, so that's what he looked like right here. Ah, it makes so much sense what Red Bear even looks like in there. Ah, okay. Alright. Okay. Makes sense. Oh, geez, that's pretty much crazy. Jeez. Man, that eye is disgusting. Like, what really even happened with this guy? Uh-oh. That's not gonna look good for neither of them. Oh, damn! Oh my god, look at Spring Bonnie and Fredbear's reaction to this. Like, look at their faces. Oh my god, that is so not looking too good for neither of them. Which, I mean, at least I'd rather be on their side anyway, unlike Red Bear, since I probably say is like, I'd probably say Fredbear and Sperm Bonnie only. I just prefer both of them anyway than Red Bear, so let's see where this goes. Wow. No way. Oh, dang. Yo. Wow. Oh yeah, powers. I forgot that he had that. Oh no, Fredbear, run. Dude, run. What the heck? No way. Oh, Saved by the Bell. Nice. Nice. Thank God the 6 a.m. bell stopped Red Bear for some reason. Well, pretty interesting, but a bit short, which was actually nice for once, by the way, I can respect. Pretty good. Alright, well done. Really say well done in this video. Alrighty then. Well, without that being said, I hope that you guys, in fact, absolutely enjoyed this video. And like I said, by the way, I just want to let you guys know on the fact, by the way, that yes, concerningly, I will have the full version of the Game Over Dialogues being released soon enough that will be actually be released whenever it's ready. Like, when I say it's going to be mentioned on November or December, it will probably be released on that extent of the time or extent of the date that will probably be in. So, you know me, man. At least I'm going to try at least to see what I can do and have it on board and see where all that goes. So yeah, that's just why I want to remind you guys about that. And also, I don't know what you guys think about my new pajamas, because for me, my new pajamas looks actually sick. It looks pretty good. Like the red I love, which I just always like wearing this color the whole time. And of course, the Dr. Pepper. The Dr. Pepper. The Dr. Pepper pajama pants, which is also interesting. And I gotta say, I'm loving it because I am certainly am gonna say it the whole time. Which usually I always say Dr. Pepper is just so much better than pretty much Pepsi anyway, because I prefer Dr. Pepper anytime. That is just so much better than Pepsi. So thank you. And yeah, that's just all I want to say, because I just kind of prefer Dr. Pepper so much better because it has that good vibe of the good old doctor. Sorry, I just really love laughing a little bit, just to do a little bit of laughing, but for me exactly. So, yeah, it just makes so much sense why it's actually called Dr. Pepper, because it's a doctor and then it's a pepper. Because it just rhymes so much times it rhymes. Like, not sure if it really does rhyme, but I think I'm just saying it for sarcasm, just to think it's funny for a sarcasm joke. So, yeah, that's just what I was probably gonna say. And, oh yes, as in for the fact right now is I hope that you guys really pretty much will be excited to see what happens with, like, the full version being released soon. That might be November and December. That, yes, again, the full version of the Game Over Dialogues will come around to that time and will be that time. And pretty much. And also, what I was actually really going to say here, by the way, about the about the Halloween special that I was meant to say Halloween special is I actually am still going to be attending to be releasing the Halloween special, which is also going to be a movie, which I actually will say the warnings and blah 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 and other stuff, which I'll actually will prevent most likely to say all the warnings and just say that, well, just to follow the guide of the warning, I probably will say, and just remember, I actually want to do something very nice and special for everyone to enjoy of the very interesting movie I've never even came across to see. Which also, it's the same people who actually made was about like spies disguise. Which also, by the way, I did saw one of like the videotape players, video chase players or something or whatever it was. Like I actually saw one. It was revealed to be known as like another movie, which actually was intended to be released anyway, known by like Fortress Films, by the way, that I actually will say that I've not reacted to was Nemesis Blue. That also might still prefer to be the Blue Medic, that he was known to be a priest, which I was like, wait a second. I never knew he was a priest. Which I mean, he was a doctor, but I didn't even knew he was a priest. Whenever he wore like something that was wearing around his neck at the time, which also for those who did or didn't know, I recently did reacted to was Spy's Disguise, which I did recently reacted to that. Was like I don't know, I think it was like a long time ish that I've not even thought of it or even looked at it, which I actually did recently reacted to it for a long time, but good damn, let me just go ahead and just type this up since I have not even looked at this question by saying this question. So give me a second. Spy's Disguise. Okay, there we go. I think I just probably got that better. Okay. All right, let's see if I can really get this here. Okay, Spies. Hold on. Spy's Disguise. Oh yeah, there it is. Bro, it was like literally reacted. I think I literally reacted to it since 2019. No way. I was like, wait a second. I gotta count the numbers. So I counted was like 2019, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and then maybe 26. So I guess it's 7 years and 8 years I've reacted to that video, and I'm like, no shit. I actually can't believe I actually almost had imagined and thinked of the video way back in 2019 when it was like back in October, which I'm like, oh man, makes so much sense that I couldn't actually believe it myself. Which I'm like, yeah, I really again had never seen anything like it, which I probably had reacted to it way back in the 10th of October, which was insane, which was actually awesome, by the way, at that time, which was also pretty interesting indeed. So, yeah, I think those were like the same people who made was like Spy's Disguise, which, to be honest with everyone, that I probably will say that yes, it'll still be a possibility to react to the Nemesis Blue, which also isn't even going to be a darker and twisted movie that we might all see, by the way. And yes, there probably will be a time that there might be a warning screen that I might even add, or even less likely not add the warning screen, but maybe just give like a few hints or a few different warning signs or something to just kind of follow the warning signs as I might say them or describe about what might even happen, which in some cases of some movies, it's going to kind of be true. So just to remember that fact and just kind of remember it that, well, I've never seen it before, which I might give it a try to watch the video since I might still give it a try to react to it. By the time I might reacted to it on something on October something, that might be only for a Halloween special, which guarantee I might still have that on board and still have that reacted to whenever I have the time to think about reacting to it. Which seriously, yeah, it's gonna kind of be a very long movie, so I guess I should say that we're gonna have to find out and see further enough that we might see what's gonna consider to happen soon or whatever's gonna be. So anyway, there you go. And without that being said, as I hope that you guys are excited as I am to watch that interesting movie about Nemesis Blue, which even though we're gonna find out and see what happens, and yes, the story is gonna be only for the Blue Medic, I think. It's only gonna be the story for Blue Medic. I think he'll probably be the main character and all, which I think we're going to probably see what happens. Which, of course, the Blue Spy took his own role to be a sentry at this point, to have a sentry gun, that he was already a sentry gun. Which, I mean, who really knows what really even happened to him? Since I'm like, bruh, that was been like almost 2019 since I reacted to that video. But seriously, this real question I might ask is that where the actual hell is he even where the actual hell is he even right now? Which sorry if I can't say the word anyway, which I'm just trying at least to say a bit of my words. So What I was really meant to say was that where is he actually right now of that blue spy? Like, where is he any chance? Which that remains to be another question mark, which of course that he had another vision in his head, which, oh yeah, I think it was involved with the Red Engineer. That man, that was just so interesting. A bit literally interesting as I ever seen. So, yeah, and of course, well, I wonder who else might take another role position to probably take the position from Blue Medic a little bit. Since for me, I might find out for myself and might even reveal a few different questions and might see who might take Blue Medic's spot or maybe take his place for a different storyline or something. But man, I think it's got to be one of these videotapes. I think just might be one of the videotapes that might be revealing something different and something way more different. As for some people that I might want to say and describe for a few different seconds, by the way, is that for those who probably would want to pay attention to Spies Disguise movie, well, just go ahead and just watch the timestamp as you might see the videotapes that have different name revealing, which is probably a very good sign to probably just take a look on and just reveal the names of whatever that was revealed on some videotapes, which I don't know if some of them could be true or some of them could be false, but like I said, at least one was only revealed as anyway that was known to be Nemesis Blue. That has to take the story to be Blue Medic, I think. So, yeah. And of course, I might either A, react to it on the 30th of October, or pretty much yet react to it on the 31st of October, which, oh yeah, it's going to be Halloween, man. It is definitely going to be Halloween. So, anyways, that's just what I want to let you guys know about. That yes, I might be revealing it somewhere at that time, but for me, I probably did rewatched a little bit of the movie of Nemesis Blue, which I probably might look on a few different attentions to look on, which I think it's gonna be a way long thing to memorize, but Jesus God Almighty, it's gonna be like the longest thing to read, or maybe just memorize or summarize the whole thing. But for me, I don't know. It's just going to be much time. It depends of however it's going to be dependent on. And oh yes, as in for this short video, man, this video was a bit somewhat interesting, which I never heard of Red Bear before, which I think he has like a bit of a dark green bow tie and a dark green hat, which is also a bit of an interesting look design of Red Bear, which is pretty interesting, you know, in the Burt Burt universe of the SFM universe of Burt Burt. But for me, by the way, I've never seen anything like this character that is known as to be Red Bear or pretty much as for likely, which is also the most interesting thing I ever seen. Which technically speaking, he was definitely revealed in FNAF World, since I think he was in FNAF World at one time. I was like, wait, was he actually there? And also goes to the same thing as for the White Rabbit. And I'm like, oh yeah, this makes so much sense because it just brings more pieces and puzzles. That actually gives me a lot more things to look on too. And I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, interesting. Like, very interesting look on all that. That is like so interesting. But anyway, let me just get back to the real topic at hand, by the way, is I hope that you guys are excited as I am, and hopefully that I'll still release the movie of I think was Nemesis Blue that I'll still mention about that anyways, that yeah, it'll still come around to that time. Like, you know, even if it might come towards that time, that yes, I'll still reveal it and still definitely react to it, which yeah, pretty much. And with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoy your day. And for as in for Finance of Warriors 3, oh yeah, it's gonna be pretty close after I finish with like 3 reaction videos left, or pretty much like we still remains to do 2 reaction videos or extra reaction video that still includes 2 or 3. That yes, Finance of Warriors 3 will definitely come around, which will be definitely ready after it is finished with some bit of the reactions, and that's when I can have it on with. And then, of course, I might still be expecting to probably give my interesting reaction about like the Michael Myers pineapple drink of the Fanta drink, which I might give it a taste of, like the cans, that I might just give it a try about. Like, who really knows? I might give it a try and we might see what happens. And of course, I might give another interesting taste too about with the Chucky's Punch Fanta drink that'll actually give it a taste as well. So, yeah. Anyway, I think that should probably be it for now, this reaction. And sorry, this might probably be a bit of a longer video, but hey, I'm just trying to wanted to like mention a few different words just to mention for anybody for pretty much like paying attention for what I'm just trying to mention for exactly what I'm going to say. So there you go. And also the video itself I might give is an interesting 10 out of 10 because I think it just gives more interesting camera time to towards three characters, and this one was a bit interesting. Which for me, I might have to look on a little bit more of Red Bear and some points of knowing about who he truly even is, which I think he's just a bit of a different, somewhat of another character that is close to Fredbear, but not too similar to Fredbear. He just only is a bit more creepier and a bit more, wanting to be a bit more something like that, which I can't describe something of another word I never even noticed about Red Bear. But yeah, a bit more different than Fredbear even is. So, yeah. And with that being said, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna sign out here and there. And for those who definitely probably would want to know for whatever's gonna happen next, then let's find out what see what really happens next. And yes, as I still did mention again, that the full version of the Friday Night Funkin' Game Over dialogues of my versions, by the way, will definitely happen soon enough. And also for another project, by the way, that I'm still going to be releasing the next project. That the next project's going to be is with the sounds. Not music, but just with sounds. As you might hear something more interesting as you can hear them speak or hear them sing or something. It's just not going to be with this. It's just not going to be with the music. By the way, that by the way is just going to be toned down. It's just not going to be in as in for this one. It's only going to be voices, just voices, not music, which also might have an interesting vibe for anybody just to enjoy that kind of thing, just to enjoy what it might sound like without the music. But pretty much I could say that as in for that example. So there you go. And with that being said, I'm definitely going to sign off and definitely get going. And as for right now, thank you guys for watching. And with that being said, see you next time. Have a good day. And we'll see you guys, in fact, absolutely in the next video. So, hope you guys like my new pajamas. And hope you guys like my new pajama shirt and my new pajama pants. So, hope that you guys definitely, in fact, enjoyed it. And definitely, sincerely enjoyed it. So, anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one and see you guys absolutely too and absolutely in the next video. So thanks for watching and thanks for enjoying this reaction as I'm pretty much reacting to this already. That being said, see you next time and totally again subscribe to Bert. He makes amazing good FNAF SFM videos. So much good ones. Very interesting good ones, as I can say. Very good ones. So anyway, that's all I just wanted to say at the table and just wanted to say that. So thanks for watching. And we'll see you soon and see you in the next video. Bye now, everyone. See you next time. Bye-bye, everybody. See you on for the next video.